What's up guys? So as the title of the video says, today we're going to see what these M6 wheels look like on an M3. Decided to spice things up a little bit. These are actually going to go on the M5 once I get it back. But a lot of people don't really like these base model 18 wheels for the M3. So I figured we could swap them real quick and just see what it looks like. I've actually grown to like this color on this car. And these obviously being like the bright silver. It's going to be interesting. So these are straight off an M6 including the tires. So we'll have 285s in the rear and 255s up front. Not sure the weight difference. I do know that these are forged. And it might look goofy, it might not. I'm curious to see, so let's find out. That doesn't look bad. Huh. Yeah, those wheels definitely look a little bit more boring. So first things first, I noticed that the silver on this car definitely looks clean and classy, but it's not as doesn't fit it as well as these like dark gray wheels. These dark gray wheels kind of go with the carbon fiber roof and the black trim, tinted windows. I think these fit the color more, or like the theme. But one thing's for sure, the style of the M6 wheels, the 5-spoke and them being 19s obviously, do look really good. A lot more aggressive obviously. Kind of looks like a 335 IS though, so that kind of takes away from the whole M3 look.
That man's an imposter. That man is the imposter.
Not that there's anything wrong with 335 IS. I think they have great looking wheels, but these just obviously don't really suit the M3 that well. Another thing, these being actual M6 tires, these are 255 40s. They do rub at full turn. So obviously if you just put the normal 19-inch size tires, can't remember what they are, from the competition wheels, it'd be fine. But these do rub. But you can see how they kind of stick out just a little bit. And it looks a lot better, like a lot more aggressive like that than it does here. I mean, on stock there's just so much room there. Look at that gap. So goes to show I probably need to do spacers if I end up keeping the 18s and make them sit like that, because that looks really aggressive. Another big thing I was looking forward to, obviously having 285s back here, I was expecting to see like how much wider it looked and how much nicer and meatier it looked. These are BF Goodrich here, and then on this side we have the factory Michelin Pilot Super Sports. So if anything, the 285s on the left look almost identical to the 265s on the right. A little disappointing there because there's like no difference. So this kind of goes to show, sometimes people on forums will say like, well, I have the original size tires with spacers and I rub, and someone else will be like, well, I have the same size spacers and I don't rub, and I have the factory size tires. And that's because different brands will not always be the exact same size as other brands. So here's a good example of that. I guarantee you if this was a Michelin on the left, it'd look a lot wider than the 265 Michelin on the right, and we'd actually see a difference and it would actually look good. But in this case, they're nearly identical, and we can't really see the true difference between a 285 and a 265. Alright, so that was a fun little experiment. I wish I could have put all four on, but obviously with it rubbing in the front like that, you know, I couldn't do it. It doesn't rub in the rear for the record. But, you know, there's not many Google image pictures of M6 wheels on E92 M3, so I just wanted to see what it looked like in person. And if you're curious about what it looks like in person, then just go look at a 335 IS. That's, they're pretty similar. So, I don't know, I had fun doing it, learned a little bit, hope you learned something, or at least enjoy the video. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.